That 26% increase is based on how many tons of recycling they had last year, but this year they're picking about that many per day. If it doesn't rain, the corn on the ground will still be good, but the helicopter is only about 7 months old. It's fully equipped. At first glance, this kitten looks like just any old cat, but get close to it and this happens. Cheryl Stalin says this black cat could mean more than just bad luck.
I'm fearful for my grandkids and for the other animals, and really for myself, because sometimes I have to come in after dark from my car to my back door, and they've got big teeth and big claws, and they're pretty aggressive.
She says the cat isn't just mean, its features are like those of a panther.
You can tell that the pads on their feet are different. They're bigger and thicker, and their claws are huge for little bitty kittens. And their teeth are huge. We open their mouth, they have big molars, and their facial structure is different. They have real skinny noses. They all have neon green eyes and pointed ears.
Experts say it's a myth that there are panthers in this area, or for that matter, in the state of Kentucky.
He referred to it as the Sasquatch of Kentucky. You would never find them. And I said, well, I'm not sure what they are. I don't know. All I know is they're wild and they're mean and they're dangerous, and I really don't want them in my yard.
Stalling says her 2 children have been documenting and helping to capture the animals. In this home video, you can see an even larger cat and 2 cubs grab bait from a cage and stalk off with it. Notice the long, wide tail on the mother. Animal control came to pick up the animal. They say it's probably just an undomesticated cat. Nonetheless, Stalin says she needs them to take care of these animals or else.
Now that one of my neighbors knows about it, he's probably going to shoot them if they don't do anything about it.
She says she is an animal lover, but when they threaten her family, she has to do something. In Masonville, Sarah Levitt, Fox 7 News. The bugs are coming, but not this kind of bug. Monster bug sculptures will begin crawling to the Western Kentucky Botanical Gardens next weekend. But even before artist David Rogers' army of insects arrives in town, you may spy a few about town. Bill Tyler is on the board of directors at the Botanical Gardens. He says the community has been gearing up for the exhibit.
The art community really came out to provide some smaller bugs. They're not quite as big as the big bugs, but some of them are pretty big, and they're really nice. And they were done and have been put to various places around town as advertising to show that the big bugs are coming.
In anticipation of the Big Bug exhibit, students from all over the city have been making their own big bugs, like this scorpion here at Kentucky Wesleyan. Dr. William Kolog says crafting the sculptures was a good learning experience for his art students.
It's good for the students to force themselves to be put in parameters. They had to make a bug so big, and it had to look enough like a bug. And we didn't want to make it realistic. We wanted to make it sort of abstract.
Brescia University and Owensboro High School also display bugs. Although the artistic merit of the sculptures is key, Tyler says there is another important element.
And the educational aspect is our real main goal, and we think that teaching about environmental issues is so important these days, and I think this will be a wonderful opportunity.
He says once school starts, kids may be lucky enough to score a field trip to see larger-than-life creatures. Tyler expects the bug exhibit to be a hit. And every Sunday there will be bug-themed events like a Volkswagen Beetle cruise-in and dancing with your favorite ladybug. In Owensboro, Sarah Levitt, Fox 7 News. Senator and presidential hopeful John S. McCain may be campaigning around the nation and around the clock, but John R. McCain has his work cut out for him juggling politics and preschool.
We kind of play and then we clean up. We sit down, go in groups.
Grandmother Nance Leesenby says her McCain is hardly the maverick, but he would make an excellent president.
He's a child that doesn't have to be the loudest in the group, but he thinks about what he says sometimes, and he'll stand on the edge and observe for a little bit sometimes before he participates in something. So
we only talked with John McCain for about 15 minutes, and we learned that his agenda is a little bit different than the senator's.
Might play when I go home. I might play with some of my favorite toys.
Okay, what are your favorite toys?
Spider-Man.
McCain says formidable foes in this campaign would be Mickey Mouse and Thomas the Tank Engine. But he says his political record and 4 years of experience as John McCain will take him straight to Pennsylvania Avenue. On the campaign trail, Sarah Levitt, Fox 7 News.